Last year, my brother Michael won at the Gunndance Film Festival with his video, The Gifted Life. I helped him out by doing the illustrations for said video. Michael is now in his first year of college, and I'm about to start my 4-year journey in high school. I remember how proud our mom was, and she told me something that I remember to this day. James, you're an artist. Before you even start high school, people will know that you're a talented artist because of this video. And I'm glad my mom felt this way. All I felt at that moment, though, was fear. We've all been there, thinking about going to high school, hoping that the day never comes. Here's 3 reasons why I was scared of going to high school. First, the workload. Maybe my bro just wanted to scare me, but I remember he'd accidentally leave his homework on my bed sometimes. I guess it was to prank me. Well, it worked, Michael. If you're watching this, I hope you're happy. I am now terrified of starting calculus. Another reason is just because in middle school, I had teachers and friends who kept me sane, and I admit it felt nice to know where all the campus bathrooms were. In high school, I felt like I would be a fish out of water. Finally, ever since Michael began worrying about the SATs, him and mom have been constantly fighting, mostly in angry Korean. I would hide upstairs and pretend someone was watching K-dramas. Luckily, I invested in a good pair of headphones. So in my mind, Michael was kind of a family tumor. But was I really that better? As I was going into my freshman year, I had already gotten an earful from my brother Michael, who had just exited the nether regions that we call high school. It's like we went through a revolving door, and now I'm in the hot seat where he was. Michael told me in detail how high school is truly what you make of it. I've often been criticized by Michael and the rest of my family because I tend to over-dramatize every task I'm given. This is not an uncommon incident. In fact, in middle school, I remember getting in trouble for having mental breakdowns during math tests. Eventually, it became too regular to be ignored. My mother is always telling me that she doesn't care about my grades as long as I'm emotionally healthy. And I'm glad I'm blessed with a mother like this. But the truth is, I can be really selfish. Michael wasn't exactly an academic overachiever. I guess he didn't think of his academic life as a top priority, and maybe I felt the need to overcompensate for him. There was a certain amount of pride I had in myself, knowing I could best my older sibling at the one thing he was never good at. In exchange, however, I didn't play sports. I had little to no friends, and I think that this upset my family more than it did myself, because I'd get all this advice shoved in my head from them that I need to do these things to be happy. Every time it happens, I keep nodding my head like I'll do better, and maybe I'll listen to my parents for a change. But I've always had these self-expectations, and that can be really damaging. I've been pursuing a career in animation for as long as I can remember, and while I have the support of my family, I worry that the way that I study can really hurt what I love doing. Drawing is a big part of my life, as you can probably tell, and I hope that never changes. This story doesn't have an ending. In fact, it's still happening, and it's something I'm dealing with. But with the help of some great high school counselors and a program called SLC, I see a brighter future than I've ever had. For those of you out there, whether you're just starting out or about to leave, high school is a great place for learning. It's a great place for making friends. However, it's also the last few years for us to decide what we want to do with our lives. And I just want you all to know, make every goal that you set for yourself something reasonable, and try to enjoy the journey while you're at it.